Welcome back. We traded our dresses and suit coats for coats out here because we are out here in the Spirit of Giving toy drive gets started in about 6 or 7 minutes.
That's right. And over the next hour, we're going to share ways that you can express some Christmas cheer to children here in Macon County.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and check in with WAD's Maya Brandenburg, who's been out here braving the cold all morning long for us.
That's right. Hey, Maya. So we are just a few minutes away from the official start. Kind of tell me, how's everyone feeling out here?
We are just a few minutes away from the start of our annual Spirit of Giving toy drive, and we will be out here all day collecting donations of new unwrapped toys to make sure that kids are able to have a Merry Christmas morning. For the last 15 years, WAD News has teamed up with Toys for Tots. With the community support, we have collected 85,000 donations since 2009. Last year, with the community support, we were able to help more than 3,000 children. This year, that need continues to grow. Toys for Tots says our annual Spirit of Giving is what puts them at that goal of helping all of these children so that they can really count on you today. Now, we'll be out here from now until 6 o'clock tonight, and WAD's coverage of our annual Spirit of Giving starts in about 5 minutes.
All right, thank you, Maya. We'll be back with you in just a few minutes. Here's how everything is going to work today. If you want to make a donation during our toy drive, just pull into our driveway from Southside Drive, pull up to the middle area, then a volunteer will help collect any of those donations.
We want to wish them a Merry Christmas with what we can do.
This day is our biggest collection day.
You can imagine those kids when they open up the presents on Christmas Day.
Our viewers have really pulled through for the Spirit of Giving emergency toy drive.
The best gift that you can give yourself is ensuring that you give somebody else a happy holiday season.
Been doing this just so kids can have a smile on their face, knowing that somebody cares.
We can make a difference, we want to.
We could not do this without people being willing to be generous and donate toys.
It's providing some Christmas joy to children who might otherwise not have it.
Again, we collected 7,404 toys.
Thank you very much. Without this day, we cannot take care of those 3,000 children.
Decatur is an awesome place. It's a very generous and giving community.
I want kids to know that there's somebody out there who cares.
Well, welcome to WAD's coverage of our annual Spirit of Giving toy drive. I'm Sierra Rucker.
And I'm Darren Mole, and we are outside of our studio here in Decatur as our annual toy drive gets underway. It just started. We hit 6 a.m. right as I was saying that.
Time flies.
So, I know, time flies when you're having fun, and we're going to have a lot of fun out here today. So let's go ahead and check in with the weather. I know it feels like we're turning into popsicles out here right now.
You know, it kind of does. So last year we did deal with some rain, but thankfully we're not dealing with that today.
Yes.
So let's check in with our meteorologist, Anthony Peoples, on how it's going to be feeling for those who want to come out and donate.
Come on, Darren, man up. We're outside. We're having fun. It's just a little cold. It's not as bad as yesterday. Yesterday morning, temperatures were similar to where we're at this morning, yet the winds were a lot stronger yesterday, so it felt a lot colder. Now, this morning, we are waking up to some temperatures right around 10 to 15 degrees across central Illinois. Some of you in the upper teens, and it's going to be warmer today. Now, the winds, as I mentioned, are not as strong this morning. We have light winds, but that's still putting a chill in the air. It still feels like the single digits just above zero for some of you, especially to the northeast, and it feels like the teens off to the southwest. However, as we go through today, we will see some sunshine. We'll see some clouds drifting through, because even on radar and satellite, we're seeing some clouds make their way from the Great Lakes down through central Illinois. But the good news is we'll see enough sunshine, and the winds will be from the southwest. Those will be warming winds. We'll be up into the upper 20s and low to mid 30s today. Now, it will feel a little colder than that with the winds that will start to pick up, but definitely an improvement over yesterday. So we hope to see you come by the station here on South Shores.
Well, Anthony, I am just getting word from our production crew that you have the heater over there, so we are a little bit jealous, but the warmth in our hearts will carry us through, Sierra.
There you go. And hey, did you know that this actually Spirit of Giving, it started back in 2009. I was 9 years old, Darren.
9 years, wow, that is a flashback. We don't want to see any flashbacks of high school Darren right now. That was 15 years ago at this point, Sierra. And if you remember, our country at that point was coming out of an economic downturn following the Great Recession. At that time, Toys for Tots was really struggling with low donation totals. It was just a few days from Christmas, and many of the group's boxes were just sitting empty. So the Spirit of Giving began as an emergency toy drive. What you're seeing now, that is footage of the original toy drive from WAND's archives. That day we collected 3,800 toys. Since that year, the community has helped make more than 85,000 donations of toys and money. So right now we are just getting started, so those totals are going to be going up throughout the day. With your help over the years, though, we've collected thousands of toys and donations. Last year we saw 8,700 single donations. That's incredible. And get this, back in 2020, the heart of the pandemic, we saw a record-breaking year that year. That year, y'all brought us 10,000 donations. That's incredible. So if you want to make a donation today during our toy drive, it's actually super easy.
That's right. I know Anthony was mentioning it all last hour. It's cold out here, but you don't even have to get out of your car. All you do is just pull into Circle Drive from South Side Drive, and you just pull into the middle area, and then a volunteer will actually help assist you collect any of those donations that you want to drop off. And so here's how you can actually go about donating. Again, you stop by over here on our West South Side Drive in Decatur. You drop off a new unwrapped toy. We'll be taking donations from 6 to 6. Now, if you can't make it today, no worries. You can still drop off donations to those Toys for Tots boxes that are all around town. And what you're seeing right now, that's a bird's eye view of the Spirit of Giving, just now kicking off.
I know. We just had the Toys for Tots truck just pull through here, so that's awesome. The drive started, again, at this point, just 4 minutes ago. So we are just getting off and running, but WAD's Maya Brandenburg has been out here braving the cold for us all morning long. Maya, how are things shaping up so far?
Good morning. Even though the drive is just getting started, we're already starting to see some donations start to roll in. For 15 years, WAND News has teamed up with Toys for Tots, and with the community support, we've collected 85,000 donations since 2009. Last year, with the community support, we were able to help more than 3,000 children. This year, that need is continuing to grow. The organization says it plans to support a little over 3,000 children this year. Toys for Tots says our Spirit of Giving is what puts them at that goal of helping all of these children, so they are really counting on you today. Now, coming up in just 15 minutes, we are going to talk to this year's organizers for Toys for Tots. And they're going to share more about this drive and the impact that your donations have on the community. Darren and Sierra, back to you.
Thank you so much, Maya. We'll be sure to check back with you here soon.
Well, the Spirit of Giving Toy Drive delivers toys to thousands of kids each and every Christmas. Toys for Tots partners with groups like the Northeast Community Fund, the Salvation Army, and Dove Inc. In the days leading up to Christmas, families apply for help through these organizations.
That's right, and one business who actually helped reach our goal was Oakwood Tattoo.
That's right, the tattoo parlor hosts its Toys for Tots promotion each and every year. People in the community stop by with a toy just like one of these, and they got a free tattoo out of it. How cool of a deal is that?
That's a deal.
WAD's Adriana Hernandez Santana takes us to their lovely promotion.
It's the one day a year that individuals can gift a toy and get a tattoo in the process.
How it works is fairly simple. Bring in a toy that's a minimum of $35. Get your ticket while waiting in line, get inside, donate, and get inked up.
Artists at Oakwood Tattoo in Decatur say to be able to host an event like this is very special.
It feels really good to be a part of something that's so established in the community. We love that everyone can rely on us to do what we can to help.
And the community has definitely noticed.
Before the store even opened, there was a line down the block. Some customers say they've been waiting since 5:45 in the morning.
While it may be early, many individuals are bearing the cold to support the cause.
I just love seeing how people can give back. Like, there's so many people in here working, giving their time, coming from out of town, out of state. It's just a really beautiful thing to get people together to help others, especially little kids who need the Christmas presents.
It's also a chance to show that Decatur truly cares about the kids.
It's just really, really nice to see some positivity coming out of the community here. Decatur is not, and especially it's not exactly viewed as the best place from people outside of here, but there's still a lot of good here, and this is one of the things that really, really showcases that and gets publicity for it. It's really, really cool to see it grow like this. People from all different states, all corners of the U.S. coming and doing a good thing. They're sacrificing their time, and a lot of these guys are $125, $150 an hour artists. So the fact that they're doing, an hour's worth of work for pretty much nothing. So everything's just getting donated, and it's heart-touching.
In Decatur, Adriana Hernandez Santana, WAND News.
What an amazing event that tattoo shop puts on every year to help support thousands of kids in Decatur and Macon County.
It truly is, and it's so cool to see people having to wait in line outside, braving the cold yesterday, because I know we're cold today. Yesterday felt even colder out there because it was just as cold air temperature wise, but you had the wind, and that wind was wicked.
I see what you did there.
Call that wind Cynthia Erivo, because that was wicked.
You love you and your references, but I will ask you, if you had to stay out there and embrace the cold, what kind of tattoo would you get?
I know we had always talked about, me and all the other guys in the cross country and track team in college, we were going to get the Franklin College block F on our hips. So we'd race, our short shorts that we'd run in would reveal the block F there on our thighs.
You all need to get together and go do that again.
We do need to do that. 10th anniversary trip for the guys.
I think I would do the huge NBC Peacock logo just on my back.
Just on your back?
Yes.
You're out here just flexing on it there. Sierra's in the gym cranking out pull-ups and that peacock flexing.
We'll see what my family has to say about that.
Oh my goodness. Well, it is the holiday season, and that means it's time to get those gifts for loved ones. We'll take you to one local shop that is selling items you can't find anywhere at a big box store. You're watching WAND's coverage of the Spirit of Giving. Welcome back to WAND's coverage of the Spirit of Giving Toy Drive. This toy drive, Sierra, just got started about 10 minutes ago.
That's right. We're going to have guests on top of guests all throughout the day. And joining us with us now is WAND's General Manager Clay Koenig. How are you doing this morning, Clay?
I'm doing fine, guys. Thank you so much for being out here so early. You guys always do a great job. I wake up with you most days. And today we're all together. We're all together.
Well, thank you so much. Well, can you kind of talk to me about what this day means for you and the station itself?
This day is honestly my favorite day of the whole year. It is because in 2009, December 21st, it was my first year here. I started in August. So in December, we hear on the 21st, there's like 3,000 kids in Macon County going to be without toys. We get all the department heads together. What can we do? We talk about this on the 22nd. I believe our first one was like on the 23rd of December, and Toys for Tots had like less than 24 hours to scramble to get this done. But that first year, 3,800 toys, I mean, we could not have been more thankful, and now this is carried every single year. It's wonderful.
And it's been so cool, especially with your perspective. You've been here since the very beginning, Clay. How has this drive grown and changed over the past 15 years?
Well, kind of funny you say that because my last stop was up in Lansing, Michigan, and we had just created something like the Spirit of Giving more towards the food side. But I remember that first year we collected like $234. It was a market that was like this one, and then we collected like 700 cans of food. There was a couple of toys. So, I mean, to see that start from something like that, and then you bring it to a different market, a market that's in need, and everything just explodes. This bear right here, I mean, this means, you guys all know that I'm a psycho Cubs fan.
Of course.
This bear has a story. One of the first years of the Spirit of Giving, a terminally ill woman came to me, and she wanted to thank us for doing what she did. So she hand sewed this, said she didn't have the money to give toys, but she put this together for us. I mean, that's something that I've got this on my shelf in my office. I look at it almost every, when I walk in, I see it right there. It makes me, the memories of how important the Spirit of Giving is to the children of Macon County.
I love the story behind the bear. I was actually going to ask you that. So I'm glad that, we're continuing to see it grow. We're continuing to see people out there in the community just find any way that they can help and donate.
Yeah, I mean, anything helps. I mean, look, I know people are struggling and it's hard out here, but there is not a more giving community than Central Illinois. I say it all the time. I've been 8 different cities, 9 different television stations across the United States, 31 years. This right here is where people give. Even when the chips are down, people still give.
And it's truly an amazing sight to see, and I can't wait to see the driveway behind us filled with cars and trucks donating toys here coming up in just a few minutes. And Sierra, this has been such a cool thing to see how this entire process has worked.
That's right, and it's actually an easy process for you if you actually want to come out here and donate, because you don't even have to get out of your car. You can stay in your warm vehicle. What you do is you just come here and you just pull into our South Side Drive in the circle, and then a volunteer is actually going to come out there. You pull into the middle area, and they will actually collect those donations for you that you want to donate.
All right, now let's get to some fun stuff. Let's talk Christmas shopping.
Oh man, one of the best things about the holiday season.
Oh, it absolutely is. If you're looking to get a head start on your Christmas shopping, the Decatur Area Arts Council is making that shopping a little bit easier. Each week, the Arts Council's first floor turns into a winter wonderland featuring unique gifts and handmade presents from small businesses. The holiday gift shop will be open through December 21st. If you're looking to support Illinois businesses this holiday season, check out the first ever Illinois product holiday box from the Illinois Department of Agriculture. Each box features 9 products and 2 complimentary tickets to the Illinois Product Expo next March. For more information on what's included and where you can go to buy these boxes, just visit wandtv.com. Oh, Sierra, we have a ton of great Christmas traditions all throughout our area here. The Village of Forsyth's Rudolph Village Market is one of them, and it returns this weekend.
That's right. It is the second year for this market, actually, and it starts tonight with the tree lighting, of course. And there will be food, vendors, music, even live reindeer. Can you believe that?
I'm down for it. I want to be friends with the reindeer.
I do too. I want to fly away. Well, organizers say that this is a great opportunity for families to celebrate the holidays.
We are really focusing on bringing out the community and letting others come in and see what Forsyth's all about and what a great community we have here. We know that having events like this bring everyone together, and it's a wonderful time to just get in that holiday spirit before everything gets crazy, and for the people to enjoy their time together.
And the Rudolph's Village Market is in Forsyth Park. Those vendors and fun starts at 4. The tree lighting starts at 6, and a parade will actually escort Santa into town.
WAND Weather's 7-day forecast, sponsored by Roto-Rooter.
Live look over our Spirit
Happy
of Giving
Friday
toy drive
to
right
you.
now. Donations just started coming in a little under 20 minutes ago. And hey, we just heard the man himself right there. Let's kick it over to meteorologist Anthony Peoples. Anthony, I know you're in the warm tent with the heater. You're out. He's out here telling me to man up earlier.
Cutting him in
I'm
slack.
cold. Brr.
All right. Okay. Let's clarify the situation here. Emily, I'm going to have you to pan off for just a second here. When you're talking about heater, it is technically a heater on the other side of the street, it feels like, Darren. Come on here. So, yes, it is cold out here. But the good news is it's not as bad as it was yesterday when we had strong winds and these cold temperatures, making it feel like below zero.
Oh, welcome back to our annual WAND's coverage of our Spirit of Giving. You know, we are just getting started, but we've been seeing some people pull in. Everyone's preparing for a long day of giving.
It's going to be a great time. And we got meteorologist Anthony Peoples hanging out with us here at the desk. Anthony, a little colder over here, isn't it?
He left the heater.
Yeah, I left the heater over there, Darren.
You didn't bring it with you? No, I'm joking.
No, I didn't bring it with me. And I'll give you a little hint. Couldn't feel it.
Oh. Well, that's not good. We might need to crank that thing up a few degrees. Well, there's something special about the holiday season each and every year, but we always notice people have really cool traditions, whether they're new traditions or traditions they've carried down for generations. Some common traditions we've seen are hanging the mistletoe, of course, caroling, writing letters to Santa, and putting an orange in a stocking. I've never
heard of that.
That is the first
Old-time thing.
You heard of that? Okay.
Old-time thing. Okay. What does
like
the
that.
orange do? Does it just...
Well, you put it in the bottom of the stocking, so if there's a hole, one, nothing falls out. Two, back in the old days, you might only got an orange and a little bit of fruit. So the orange stays with it.
Yeah, orange, you glad you're getting some gifts this year? That's what the orange is telling me. Well, we've got a few old photos of us from back in the day on Christmas. First up is me. As you can see, That is a baby Darren right there. I was born on Christmas, actually. So the first thing my parents did, being completely logical people who braved a blizzard, they shoved me in a stocking. So that was the first ever photo of me growing up. And then I also have a photo of me and my wife and my dog Boomer from our first Christmas here in Central Illinois. I can't believe that was 7 years ago.
Wow, time flies.
It does.
And I'm glad your birthday is on Christmas. It's always so easy to remember his birthday.
Now, Darren, when you were stuffed in that stocking, was there orange in there with you?
I do not remember. I will have to call and ask my parents after the show to see if we can get an update on that. Sierra, what do you have?
Sounds good. Well, it looks like me when I was, I don't even know how old I was, maybe 6 or 7, but I was sitting on Santa Claus's lap at my grandmother's house, and I had my big curly hair looking the same as I do now. So that's so cute. And then the next photo is of me and my little sisters, and she's putting cookies out for Santa and has a little note out for her, well, for him. So very sweet.
Very sweet. And, you know, I have been lucky enough to spend many Christmases with my sister from childhood, and now that she lives in Decatur. So that was a few years ago in Springfield. And Mrs. Anadu, our second Christmas together, and you're seeing it first. This is our holiday photo. Matching onesies.
Ooh. Exclusive.
Yeah. Wow.
And I have friends in high places too.
Oh, do you?
I've hung out with Santa and Mrs. Claus, so I can tell him that Darren is naughty most of the time.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, I've beaten the naughty list allegations today, that's for sure. I'm out here at the Spirit of Giving. How could I be on the naughty list?
You know what is on the naughty list? This weather.
Forecast.
Yep.
Yes.
Well, the good news is it's not as windy as it was yesterday, so that helps a little bit. But the good news, even better news, don't get out of your car. Pull up. We'll take the presents and stuff from you. Stay warm in your car.
It warms my heart. It's all for the kids.
It's about the kids in the community and making sure that their Christmas is just as bright as ours.
It's incredible.
A true community event. What you see here is from start to finish an amazing thing.
It's really nice to see everybody come together.
Welcome back to WAND's coverage of our annual Spirit of Giving Toy Drive. I'm Darren Mullen.
And I'm Sierra Rucker, and we are outside the WAND studios as our annual toy drive is underway right now. And things are just now kicking off, but I know they're going to be ramping up very soon.
Oh yeah, we've already seen some people unloading some toys into the lovely tents behind us. You probably can't see them yet. We're waiting on the sun to pop up, give us a little bit of light, warm us up a little bit. At least that's what I'm hoping's in the forecast. Let's check in with meteorologist Anthony Peoples now. Anthony, how are things looking?
Well, Darren, it is still dark, but at least we're going to see some sunshine today here in the next half hour or so, and it's going to help our temperatures warm up today. We're starting out this morning generally between 10 and 20 degrees across central Illinois, but the winds aren't as strong, but enough wind is out there to make it feel like the single digits across much of central Illinois. That's an improvement over yesterday when it felt like single digits below zero for central Illinois. Now, we do have some clouds drifting through. We'll see those in our sky once the sun comes up, but we'll still see mostly sunny skies overall today, and high temperatures are going to top out right around the freezing mark, 32, 33, 34 degrees today, but it's going to feel like the 20s because the winds will start to pick up this afternoon. But when it's cold, the sunshine makes it feel a little bit better, even with the winds.
Well, thank you, Anthony. We'll get back to the Spirit of Giving in just a minute.
Now let's take a look at today's top headlines. First up, dozens of people met at the state capitol yesterday demanding changes to the Safety Act. The law eliminated cash bail in the state, leaving pretrial release decisions in the hands of a judge. That law could allow Sean Grayson to be released from jail. Community leaders and Sonia Massey's family say murder cases should always be a detainable offense, and people shouldn't receive special considerations if they are a law enforcement officer. They say without these changes, people like Grayson will continue to threaten the community.
Illinois ban on assault weapons is back in place. It comes after the U.S. Court of Appeals put a pause on an injunction of the Protect Illinois Communities Act. A U.S. district judge issued the injunction last month, stating Illinois ban on semi-automatic weapons violated the Second Amendment. Illinois Attorney General Kwame Raoul then appealed this ruling. A federal judge for the 7th Circuit says the weapons ban can remain in place while the appeal process plays out. All right, now let's get a live look at our spirit of giving. For 15 years, we've teamed up with Toys for Tots to collect toys for children in Decatur and Macon County. And with your help, we've collected more than 85,000 donations.
That's right. It's just been an incredible 15-year run, and we're still going strong here. So we're really excited for it. You know, we've seen people pull up. We've got a guy walking a little mini tractor back over to the tent behind us right now. I might have to hop on that before the day's out. I'm really excited for that. And we know these donations, of course, you know, they're not going to us. They're going to families in need this holiday season. And the Salvation Army is one of the organizations that works with a lot of these families.
That's right. And WAD's Maya Brandenburg joining us live with the Salvation Army right now to learn more. So Maya, tell me, how is the Salvation Army helping these families?
Darren and Sierra, good morning. I'm here today with Kyle Karsten from the Salvation Army, and the Salvation Army is one of the organizations that is benefiting from today's toy drive. So, Kyle, tell me a little bit about the families that you guys serve.
Well, we've been in relationship with the community and talking to families already. So over 350 families have come in to apply for this special Christmas assistance. And while the Salvation Army meets needs all year long, one of the things that we have the opportunity to do is meet Christmas needs at this time. So every toy donation today is going to end up being distributed with our help, and we're just proud to be part of the Toys for Tots and your guys' toy drive today.
How significant is this day to those families?
Well, if we don't have this kind of a toy drive, you know, we wouldn't have the kind of toys and gifts that are going to be needed and provided for these families. You know, you don't want to have any family not have a special Christmas, and through the donations of our community today, we're going to make sure every family has a special Christmas.
All right, well, thank you so much. Again, we will be out here from now until 6 o'clock tonight collecting donations. Darren and Sierra, back to you.
Thank you, Maya. We'll check back in with you in just a few minutes.
And we're going to do a little throwback right now, because in 2009, when this drive first got started, we collected 3,800 toys. And since 2009, the community has helped make more than 85,000 donations. That's toys and money.
Hey, you're talking about throwbacks. Throwback Thursday was yesterday. Today is Flashback Friday. So let's kick it back to 2009 and take a look at that very first toy drive.
Sean, there are 3,817 toys here. This is the second truck full of toys. Our viewers have really pulled through for the Spirit of Giving emergency toy drive. All day, viewers kept coming to our station to drop all of these toys off. Some needy children will have a very Merry Christmas. On this cold, wet Wednesday, with just a few days' notice, Storm Center 17 viewers opened their hearts and wallets at the Spirit of Giving emergency toy drive.
We have everything and more than we need, and so do our children, so do our grandchildren, and we want to make sure that somebody else does.
The demand is high for toys this holiday season because more families are in need.
With the unemployment and the economy and everything, it's just if we can give a little bit back to the community.
The toy drive was organized in just a few days because of empty Toys for Tots boxes at the Salvation Army. But now, 3,817 toys will make many children smile.
You feel for little kids and don't have anything, and just want to wish them a Merry Christmas with what we can do.
Cold hands, warm heart, right? Merry Christmas!
Now, Sean, families in need can stop by the Salvation Army tomorrow in Decatur, fill out an application, and if they qualify, they can leave with some of these toys. Again, 3,817 toys. Our viewers really pulled through. In Decatur, I'm Vanessa Murphy reporting your local news for Storm Center 17.
What a throwback.
It's so cool, too, to kind of hear their experiences, especially with the first year, and to hear Sean's name.
I know, yeah. They're name dropping Sean Streety back in 2009. He always tells us to be here every night for the 10 p.m. news. He's been here.
I like what you did right there.
Oh, yeah. We love Sean. You know, he will be having fun with his toy drive as we get into the evening hours. But right now, it's me and you. We're having a great time here. And many people are looking forward to getting cozy on the couch, getting a nice blanket on us, staying inside. I know we're going to be doing that later today. And one of the things that you can do, well, you can watch your favorite Christmas movie.
That's right. There's so many to choose from the Grinch to Rudolph, even Die Hard, Darren.
Yes.
But you can guess which line came from the movie, actually. We'll test your Christmas more trivia as WAD's coverage of the Spirit of Giving continues. Oh, welcome back. It's a busy morning here at WAD Studios. You know, we've started collecting toys at 6 in the morning. We're going to be going until 6 tonight, so we'll keep track of those counts as the day goes on. But yeah, we're collecting toys for our Spirit of Giving toy drive.
And it's an amazing toy drive. If you haven't made it out here just yet, I know we just got started. You have until 6 p.m. tonight. We're certainly looking forward to seeing you out here. WAD's Maya Brandenburg, though, she's been out here even before things got started. Maya, how's it going right now?
Darren and Sierra, this toy drive has a huge impact on the Macon County community, and we couldn't do it without people like Monty Hogan, and he joins me now. Monty, you've been a part of this drive for years. Why do you keep coming back?
Well, I think we're very happy to be here, and we're very happy to participate in an event like this because it just simply multiplies smiles, and basically whenever kids are at play and having fun, there's no downside to it.
Why is this drive so important to you?
Well, once again, it's an opportunity to kind of do the right thing at the right time. So we're very thankful and wish everybody to come out and give what they can.
Why would you encourage someone to give back?
Well, giving back, I to be honest with you, I think the benefits that it pays to the person who gives back, that their efforts are multiplied many times.
All right, well, thank you so much for being here and contributing to the drive every year. Darren and Sierra, back to you.
Yep, thank you, Maya. We'll check back with you in just a few minutes.
That's right. And hey, the holidays, you heard it, brings people together, even if that's sometimes around the TV watching your favorite Christmas movie. So what we're going to do now, super fun, we're going to guess which movie it came from, those famous quotes through some Christmas movie quotes trivia. So, Darren, you are first.
Okay.
No cheating. Okay.
I'm not cheating.
So, the quote is, "Christmas on its way, lovely, glorious, beautiful Christmas upon which the entire kid year revolved." What movie did it come from?
Oh my goodness.
That's a tough one.
That is a tough one. I'm going to go, would it be A Christmas Story?
Oh my goodness, yes!
Are you serious?
Yes,
I only guessed it because it sounded like something that would come from that movie. I have actually never seen that movie.
You're gonna
I just
win.
know
I'm
there's
mad.
a leg lamp, the kid gets his tongue stuck on the pole,
that's where the
and
leg
then
lamp is
he
from.
shot his eye out. Yeah. In the BB gun.
All right.
All right, next one. Okay, Sierra, how about this one?
Okay.
I don't want to spend the holidays dead.
Oh boy, I don't Die Hard. I don't know.
Not quite. It's from Ellen Griswold and National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Oh my
One of my
goodness.
personal favorites.
Okay, yeah, I remember saying that. No, maybe I need to go back and watch it. Okay, so one for you is, the best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear.
Oh, that's Elf. 100% Elf.
Whatever.
Don't whatever me. It's a good time. All right, here's a good one for you.
Okay.
Hans, Bobby, I'm your white knight.
Die Hard.
Yep.
Okay, that's
nailed it.
That sounds.
That is Ellis right
Okay,
there,
so I got
cracking the
one.
can of Coke, and right
good
before
memory.
he has a very bad Christmas, shall we say? Hey. If you put a Die Hard quote in the show, I'm having
Yes,
a
he
great
is.
time. But not the quote, though, because this is a family show after all. Well, speaking of holiday classics, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer returns tonight on NBC, narrated by Burl Ives in the role of Sam the Snowman. The stop-motion feature tells the tale of Rudolph. The classic movie will air in a special 75-minute broadcast tonight at 7, of course, right after WAD's Spirit of Giving.
Love to hear it. And hey, we are taking a live look right now over our Spirit of Giving toy drive. Those donations just started coming in about 20 minutes ago. And, you know, it's not too bad. We're out here bundled up really nice. Got some hand warmers, got blankets. Can't complain.
No complaints at all. Well, welcome back. The Spirit of Giving toy drive is now well underway at this point, Sierra.
That's right, and so far we collected nearly 100 toys, and we are just now getting started, so I'm excited to see what number we're going to be out at the end of the day. And this year we are serving more than 3,000 children, so donations really do count on a day like today.
This is such a cool toy drive to see unfold throughout the day as more and more people trickle in. The Spirit of Giving toy drive will help deliver toys to thousands of kids this Christmas. Toys for Tots partners with the Northeast Community Fund, the Salvation Army, and Dove Inc. families applied for help through these organizations in the days leading up to Christmas.
And it's really easy to make a donation too. If you want to donate today during our drive, here's how you can support the Toys for Tots. All you do, you just pull on into our circle drive from Southside Drive. You pull up to the middle area, a volunteer will help you unload or collect any donations you want to give. And the Spirit of Giving drive, it continues now through 6 right here at WAND.
I know, and hey, we're warming our hearts right now out here. We got hot hands in our gloves. We're hanging in there, and honestly, it's going to be so cool to see this drive come together. I've been covering this now for basically 7 years at this point, and it's been really cool to see how it's grown and progressed over the years. We always talk about the 2020 pandemic year. You know, it was a very dark, difficult year for so many people across our viewing area, and the community stepped up in the biggest way. 10,000 toys that year. That's incredible.
I do think it's amazing, just the community and how much they're willing to give. I know we did the WSOY food drive not too long ago, plus the Spirit of Giving. It really is an eye-opening experience.
All right, let's take another look over top of everything here at the Spirit of Giving Toy Drive. We'll be right back.